You're back on World News. France says its forces have killed the leader of the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara in a drone strike last month. The strike hit the target, Abu al-Walid al-Sahrawi, as he was on a motorcycle in southern Mali. Al-Sahrawi had claimed responsibility for a 2017 attack in Niger that killed 4 U.S. military personnel and 4 people with Niger's military. France says Al-Sahrawi also ordered the killing of 6 French aid workers last year and is responsible for up to 3,000 civilian deaths in the Sahel region since 2013. France, whose military has been fighting the Islamic extremists for 8 years, is hailing al-Sahrawi's killing as a major success. But analysts say, while al-Sahrawi's death is a big blow to the group, support for them remains strong due to economic and political crisis in the region. French President and Defense Minister have announced the killing of Islamic State leader for Greater Sahara, Abu Walid al-Sahrawi, without detailing more, but mentioned that the killing was in August. While from Afghanistan, rumors are spreading about the Taliban's international friction. How will these two elements impact Afghanistan's situation and the world in general? Joining us tonight on World News is Nur Huda Ismail, a terrorism expert, a visiting fellow at the Rajaratnam School of International Studies in the Nanyang Technological University of Singapore, and also the founder of the Institute for International Peace Building, to talk more about it. Good evening, Mas Nur.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for having me.
Sure, Mas Nur. How will the killing of Abu al-Walid Sahrawi impact ISIS affiliates in other parts of the world, especially in Afghanistan, where ISIS sworn enemies, the Taliban, have taken over?
I think one has to remember one of the legacies of ISIS will be the process of how normal individuals to join a group. During Al-Qaeda time, people has to join a specific group. In the context of Southeast Asia, will be joining organization like FBI. So moving from, this is like a collective action. But during ISIS time, moving from collective into collective. So the killing of this leadership, any leadership ISIS globally, will be announced through social media by world leaders in the collective with French prime ministers. And therefore, look, this news will also inspire other ISIS supporters globally to possibly retaliate this attack. Because they always, any terrorist group, especially terrorist group globally, they always try to use any incident like this as a reason for mobilizing resources.
Okay.
So the challenge will be, we might be seeing more people demonstrate support in social media.
Okay, Mas Nur, and then we see that the rumors about Taliban's internal friction were spread, but Abdul Ghani Baradar denied them, including the rumors about his death. How do you view this, Mas Nur? How likely are those to be rumors from the real facts?
So we have to look at, this is the connection, because the way people joining the group because of social media, especially during the ISIS time, the connective action, whatever happened in social media might influence what happened in the real world. And any terrorist group will try to find any trouble areas to actually train and mobilize resources. Today we learned that the Taliban is not a cohesive organization. Because it is not cohesive organization, it is very hard for Taliban to maintain all the territory. Because of its friction, also the security, they have a challenge to actually fight ISIS. So Because of this, the connection will be the killing of the ISIS leadership in social, as known in social media, might rejuvenate the ISIS network of region as well.
Okay. Looking at this current development, Mas Nur, what terror threats do you think the world should be most concerned about right now?
I think what we must concern us go, I think what I call it reciprocal radicalization. When for instance, the far right, especially coming from white supremacy, now pushing the agenda or pushing the campaign of, say, Islamic phobia, so the Islamists will also come up with a similar, what you call it, the similar responses. And that is what we are seeing now. This reciprocal radicalization taking place not only in the field of offline, but also in the online as well.
Okay. Mas Nur Huda, thank you so much for your time as always. We really appreciate your time for World News on Metro Globe Network. Once again, thank you, Mas Nur.
Thank you.
And still coming up on World News tonight is our top entertainment news, where Morgan Freeman talks about executive producing a new film about a police killing of an old man. Stay with us.